Mommy, where are you? My mom would have loved this. Hi, Jehovah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Going to start with about 1,200 grams of chicken. So this is 1,200 grams of chicken. I have some thyme here. I have orange zest. I have 2 oranges. I zested all of them and I juiced one. Some salt and pepper, some cayenne pepper, chili flakes, smoked paprika, and some curry powder. So all of that is going to go in our marinade, and some garlic, of course. How can we forget garlic? So I'm going to start with some smoked paprika, and I love this on chicken. I'm not going to overdo it. So again, you also get that smokiness. So I'm going to do about a tablespoon of smoked paprika. I'm going to do some cayenne pepper, and if you do not like spicy foods, then omit the cayenne pepper. It's not going to take away from the flavors, but I'm going to do a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. We have some curry powder over here and some chili flakes. Again, if you do not like spiciness, omit them. I'm just going, this is chipotle, so it's very, very spicy. That is enough for me. I don't want to go like, ah! So spicy, but not too spicy. It should be edible. Some salt. And we cannot do without black pepper. Then our thyme and orange zest. And I find that thyme goes really well with chicken. Some olive oil, and just be generous with the olive oil because we want our spices to stick to our chicken. And we also have some of that garlic. I used about 8 cloves of garlic. Get our spatula and get all of that garlic. And then some of that orange juice. And you know, orange juice is a bit acidic, so that's going to tenderize the chicken really well. Now I'm going to marinate this overnight. If you do not have the time to do that, just marinate it for about 2 hours. But obviously overnight is so much better. We have our good old Ziploc bag. That's where I marinate my chicken, or anything that I marinate just has to go in a Ziploc bag. I usually make some cuts in my chicken. That way the flavors can also soak in the meat, not just outside the meat, but also in the meat. And y'all know me, and you know that I do love to mix my chicken with my hands. That way I can just massage it and give it some love. I am going to add a bit of cayenne pepper, and that is because I want it a bit, you know, extra spicy, because I've added some more orange juice. All right, this goes in here. Just massage that chicken. So everything has been marinated, and you can see it looks really good. You can also do this for barbecues, in case you're having a barbecue. This is a broiler type of chicken, so it cooks really well on a barbecue. So look at that, just looks absolutely beautiful. So we're going to seal this. And voila, it's marinated. So I'm going to flatten it, and this is how I'm going to place it in the fridge.
One eternity later.
Today we are back in the kitchen, and we are making a West African inspired meal. I need to say that it is West African inspired. It's not necessarily how they do it, but I've picked some ideas from them, and we're doing some fried chicken, pan fried chicken. We are doing a red pepper sauce, some cassava, and maybe a side salad, who knows. And I'm going to start by blending some tomatoes and paprika. So I already sliced everything, and I have some in the blender and the rest is in here. So these are just tomatoes and paprika. I have about 12 tomatoes and 3 large paprikas. So they are going to go. I'm just going to do half and half. And also onions. So 2 large onions will do. Then we are going to blend this. And while this is heating, we are going to continue blending. And I have 5 garlic cloves and Madame Jeanette or habanero pepper. And be careful with this pepper. It is really, really hot. If you're not used to it, just start with a small piece. Blend, taste it. If it's to your liking, fine. If it's not, add another one, but just don't go all in, okay? I'm also going to slice up some onions. I'm using 2 large onions. We are going to add the onions in our palm oil. You can already see how smoky it is. Do you see that? So it's nice and hot. We're just going to fry the onions. Now I know this looks like a lot of oil, and it is. A 1/4 cup of oil is quite a lot of oil, but what happens is once the sauce is fully cooked and it is ready, all that oil is going to float on top, and that is one way you know that your sauce is done and ready to go. You really just needed to fry your tomatoes and paprika and onions, and once they are fried, it floats up. Scoop it out and you're good to go. So if you're worried about the amount of oil, don't be, okay? I want to fry my onions until they're nice and brown. Not burnt, but brown. Not burnt, but brown. Brown sugar, babe. You know, that kind of brown. Now our onions are done, and once they're done, we are going to pour in that beautiful tomato juice. It's more of a tomato soup than anything else. And you see how much it is? Do you see how much it is? We are going to make sure that we cook until it is half of that. So this is a waiting game. This is where you just get a book, sit, every once in a while stir. So this is the amount we have right now. It's almost 3/4. So that's 3/4 that we'll have to cook down to about 1/4. Cover this up and we'll wait. Our beautiful double-sided pan over here is ready to receive our chicken. It is hot, so I'm going to pop in some butter. Don't be afraid to use butter. Butter is good for you. Stop using margarine. Please stay away from margarine. Just buy butter. Butter is good for you. I'm also going to add some olive oil. So skin side down. Beautiful looking meats. Let's close it a bit and let the magic happen. This is just, oh, heaven in a pan. Woo! Like, I think it's just like abracadabra, bam, it's done. So once all my pieces are turned, we are cooking the other side. I'm going to reduce the heat, close it up, and just let it steam in there until it's done. Right now, it's just waiting. That's all. Stirring and waiting. Like I said, my sauce is West African inspired. It is not exactly how they make it. That's why I'm using the word inspired, and I will underline it. I will put it in italics, and I will even make it bold, that word inspired, because I don't want people coming for me.
Much later.
We are back, guys. We are back. We book. And our sauce has cooked down, so let's see how it looks like. Look at that. This is the part where we add the rest of the spices, and I just want to show you what I personally add. And then to this, I'm going to add some Maggi cubes. I have about 7 Maggi cubes, the small ones. Just going to put those in. And this is thyme and some bay leaf. This is my bouquet garni. We learned that last time with our beef bourguignon. So our bouquet garni goes in there. And also about 1 heaped teaspoon of curry powder. So I'll just eyeball this, but it's about 1 heaped teaspoon. Okay, and salt and black pepper. I'm just going to add about 1 tablespoon of crayfish powder. If you do not have it, you can omit it, but I find that it gives this sauce this lovely taste. This is my secret. This is my, I'm even sharing with you guys my secret. So that's a secret that everybody always has, that they don't like sharing. I just opened up to you guys today and I'm sharing, so what can I say? Now append on your man. So close that up, and then we're going to turn to our next pan, which is here. And to my water, I'm going to add some garlic powder, some salt, and then for some color, we're going to add some turmeric powder, just to give it a nice yellowish color. And then add in my cassava. You're going to boil this until it's al dente, so almost done, but not completely. And that's because we're going to deep fry it. Food day inspired by West African people. Food day inspired. Don't make them exactly like you make them. Food is about creating something of your own as well. There's some foods I leave the recipe as it is. There's some foods I definitely add some things, omit some things, and just make it my own. So if I share a recipe and you feel like, oh no, I will not use this, feel very free to adjust it. Play with it, make it your own, okay? The oil has started to float, and that is how you know that your sauce is on the right track. That is our sauce. I'm just going to sprinkle some spring onions. Then we have our cassava. We're just going to serve on a board where everybody can participate. If we're 2 of us, then we'll just dig in, both of us, Ama. And then our chicken. Oh, that chicken looks amazing. And some salad to kind of bring it all together and just give it some color. So guys, here it is. I present our meal for today. Look at that. This is some West African inspired food over here. Some fried chicken, or grilled chicken actually. It's more grilled than fried. It's pan grilled, and then we have some salad just to kind of give it a bit of color, some cassava, and then there we have the red pepper sauce. It's very spicy. So I'll just serve a little bit over here. So that's my own over there. Some cassava. And just a small piece of chicken. Oh my goodness, I feel like crying right now. Mommy, where are you? My mom would have loved this. She loves cassava. She would have definitely loved this. So this is my small plate. I'm just going to take some of that sauce, and yes, I'm going to eat with my hands. There is no two ways about it. Some of that sauce, some of that chicken, just everything all together. And hi, Jehovah. Oh wow. Oh wow. There's no need for me to enjoy this alone. Absolutely no need. Just get in the kitchen, cook, and get to eating. Thank you so much for subscribing. Keep subscribing. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, and that is super awesome. Thank you once again, and it's me, Sauce Comfort, and I'm just saying ciao for now and dig in.